I choose to record at 60 frames per second and high definition using an old phone because I want to show you the little tiny creatures here that are so calm and they mind their own business here. It's like 3 meters away from me. I'm not something that they are afraid of. And if they take flight, if they decided to go for a run, at least the 60 frame per second recording will show the wing motion a little bit. I was walking on the dyke here at Iona Beach next to the Vancouver airport, and I see two fighting there. Yeah, little arguments. So I was on the dyke and I thought I need to find my peace somehow. And I was connected to the airplanes landing, some of those taking off at the airport. It's a noisy place. It's a noisy place. Then lots of people were hiking this dyke, or what they call it, jetty, I think. It's a system that is being used to discharge the treated wastewater from the wastewater plant. It's right here in the ocean, so I'm next to where the water comes out into the ocean. You can see that on Google Earth. You can see a kind of a muddy area in the ocean from the satellite view. You see it. It tells you that this wastewater contains stuff that was not properly filtered out. And I tell you my experience, like 2 years ago or a year ago, I see once they leave, everyone is leaving, almost everyone. It's like triggering an alarm. Wow, it's so freaking beautiful. And I'm wondering if they are talking to each other like the pilots on the radios, you know. Yeah, take right, take left, I'm going up, down, watch out your left, you have some guy on your tail and stuff. I don't know. It would be interesting for the scientists to decode this little chatter to see what is going on, how they are not colliding to each other. It's so perfect to see such a formation flight and none of the birds are falling off the skies. It's impressive. And they are not flying too far from each other. It's like 5 centimeters or even closer some places, sometimes. Yeah, so one little adventure that I recording in different video. I came in from a kayaking adventure in the area, and my car was parked at Iona Beach, but outside the park. I launched on the Fraser River from the other side. So I went on the Fraser River, entered the ocean like a Georgia Strait area, and I came back, but it was very late. So then by the time I got to the land, to the shore, was like 2 a.m. or something, and it was low tide, and I had to drag my kayak over 1 kilometer onto the mud. So it was not only shallow water in many places, but it was like a small islands. I could not see. I had to find some place to be able to paddle around, like sandbars. Then after that point, I had to drag the kayak in the mud, and it's sticky mud, and it was stinky mud. was a very unpleasant experience. So when I got out, my tight boots, I like a neoprene boots, were full of stuff. My pants, I think I had the neoprene suit on me, but I was stinky, and it was not only it was like a bad soil mixed with decayed soil, decayed organic matter, and my kayak was full of sticky black mud. It was not fun at all. So finally I had to walk to my car. I had to wait in the car till the morning. They were opening the gate, and yeah, that was my experience in the area. So I connected it to this area, into this little recording, to tell you that these birds probably have something to eat in here, because otherwise what they would do into a rocky shore, I don't think they are really fishing for small fish on the water or under the water surface. I think they are um, here to wait for the low tide, so they can grab some tiny worms. Air Canada, no, that's a cargo something. Yeah, so I was thinking of a way to relax, and I was kind of asking my supervisors. I don't know how to call those invisible entities that for some years are giving me guidance and are helping me connect to stuff that I need. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens very often, and is way more often than before. And it makes me really believe that there is something that we don't see. So I did ask for a way to connect, and I was not able to connect for at least an hour. And then the birds came. So once I put my butt here on the rocks, the birds came and started to fly around. And I sat here for like I'm here for the last half an hour, and the birds keep coming. It's not like they came here for a quick stop. There were only a couple of hundreds before, but look at that. Look at so many. They were even here on my right. And it's so relaxing. It's like I could not ask for more than that today. So if I go back to the civilization today, at least I had my moment of peace. So I'm really happy here. It's another way of meditation. It's like when the mind goes into a very slow mode, and I just look and I notice. I don't process. I don't think at all, like oh yeah, this bird is coming, this bird is going to land, what those birds are going to do, what they carry in the beak. No, nothing like that. It's just like observing, like a passively observing and enjoying these birds' flight. Is like the entities who listen to my thoughts, they thought, you know what, let me modify the program here. Maybe I talk too loud, and I got, you see, so many, you see, freaking amazing. Yeah, so letting you go. I love this place. Bye bye.